Hello guys, what's up? Today we're going to be exploring the inside of an organ. So usually in my videos I'm playing the organ, but first I want to try to show you guys what the inside of the organ is like. So first up, we have where the keys reside, for, like the mechanical mechanisms. So within here, these are the stops. So if a stop is pulled out, then the swell will be able to make sound. So you can see by me pressing on the back of the keys, that's where the swell stuff is. And then I go ahead and put that back. And then the other ones are for the grates and all those things. So all these each are individual keys that can be coupled with different things. So these keys would couple the pedal to the swell and the grates, and that's why they're all coupled together. Then if you come up here, you'll be able to see the inside of the organ actually. Okay, so this is, let's see, more stuff up here actually. So this is the first row of this organ. If you look in here, these are all the different pipes, and each of these are finely tuned, so I'm not going to touch any of them because they're very particularly tuned. And you may see all these different ways that they're shaped, and each one of these shapes helps with a different sound. So you'll see some of them are meant to replicate a reed instrument, and some of them are meant to replicate an instrument that has more of a oboe-esque sound and stuff like that. I guess the oboe is a reed instrument, but you'll see, you can also see there's a little thing with the temperatures right there. And so it's for what temperature the organ can be at, I believe. You'll see this is the continuation of those swell things at the bottom. So if you move this around, this is what you move every time that you pull the swell thing. You move this thing that goes all the way up here. It's an entire mechanism. And then you'll see all these different keys right here. I'll press this. So like actually I'll just pull this down right here. You'll see it's just, because this is a mechanical organ. These are all wood strips, so they're very fragile. I'll pull this back in there, and now it's no longer making sound, see? And then if you go over here, if I can get up this little patch right here without hitting my head on anything. As you can see, it's very dark up here. I do not believe there's a light switch up here for this, so we'll just have to go to the dark. As you can see, these are the big pipes, these big wooden ones. So these are the little things right here. They put them in a certain spot so that they're tuned to the exact note. So we will not be touching those, we do not want to mess anything up. And then you can see all these different little things right here. This is where, honestly, I'm not exactly sure what this part is, to be honest, but I'll make sure to definitely do some research for that next time, guys. I think these are just the doors for each little organ part, to get to the other pipes, because they all have little doors to make sure that the pipes are kept safe. Now let's go ahead and close this hatch above us and see if we can make it back down. So like you'll see the trumpet, like there's a little trumpet thing. You see these pipes are like this, so they're capped off. And they're shaped like little trumpets actually, these ones. And then some of them are capped. And I'm not sure exactly what those ones are, but look, you'll see the different lettering for the different notes. That one right there. One of them says D, one of them says C, one of them says C4, and C4 is the most explosive note, so that's why they call it C4. That's what we like to say. And then this right here, over this way, so there's actually a button for chimes on the organ. One of the stops that they pull out makes a chime sound. It'll make chimes. So you'll see these are little chimes right here. So I'm not sure where the little button that is for this one is, but it makes the chimes sound. As you can see as I'm tapping them. So this will just make the chimes move around, and the little stopper should just come out and smack them. And then that's about it for this thing. And you can see the blower right there. So these little bigger red pipes and stuff are where the air's coming in through the things. Sorry if I sound a little bit not 100% sure about everything. I didn't really plan this video out very well. I just kind of decided to come in here and do this real quickly. But if you guys want a more in-depth explanation of how an organ works, I'll be happy to actually do my research and actually do this video properly. But until then, this is what I'm going to leave you guys with, and I'll see if I play some more stuff to add to this video. Maybe I'll add some music in here as well. But until then, see you guys.